Alright, it's that time. Once again. Time for the grind. We are making our way to very nearly being done with Pokemon Blue. It is literally, at this point, just a grind for about 968,000. Oh, a Gen 1 miss. On payday, turn 1. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm just gonna reset. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're resetting. It's the very start. Fuck it. We're doing it. Very first move was a Gen 1 miss. I'm not gonna abide by that. Fuck that. I like how there was still, they still used rest on turn 1 despite having full health. It's an interesting little happening there. Alright, let's not miss this time, huh? There you go. There you go. Alright, there's Growl. Somewhat unfortunate. It's alright, though. It's okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. But an immediate Gen 1 miss with rest? I don't think so. I think not. Attack drop? No attack drop. At this point, that is what we want. We don't want Clamp. Clamp is annoying. Thankfully, this thing does not know Explosion or Self-Destruct. That would be well and truly annoying. Right, no Super Potion for Cloyster. That's fine. We can work with that. Might see one on Slowbro. Hopefully we see one on Slowbro. We have to slash the Jinx and the Lapras. There's Withdraw, nice to see. We want Withdraw, we want Growl, either is fine. More Withdraw, very nice, very nice. Amnesia's whatever at this point. We're already doing pretty minimal damage. That's fine. We're actually doing really good here. Believe it or not. We are well ahead of where we need to be. That's good. That's good. We either want no Growls or a whole bunch of them, basically. There is no in-between on that. Yes, we have almost 400,000 Pokebucks to our name right now. We need 968,000 to be done. And then we buy our TMs, we apply them, we apply our PP ups, and we're done with Pokemon Blue. I want to try and go for a bit longer today if I can, to try and get more of that grinding out of the way. So I think we can definitely finish it by the end of this week for sure. Probably earlier. But I don't want to get too optimistic in my predictions just in case, something comes up. Despite our best efforts, life can get in the way. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Go ahead and swap over to Mercury. Throw down a big old slash. Do not mess with those elemental punches. No, we don't. It is ill-advised to do so. Ill-advised indeed. We even got a crit there that we didn't actually need, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that crit. That crit's okay. I prefer not to get one on this Machamp, though. If at all possible. I'm thinking once we get to Stadium, round 1 shouldn't be too much of a problem. A little leery on how round 2 might go. I don't think we'll have too much trouble. I think we will be able to get through it at the very least. Maybe not especially cleanly, but I think we will be able to get through it at least. Maybe a few hiccups here and there. Round 2, considerably harder than round 1. But we'll see how that goes when we get there. I mean, these mons, or the mons I'll be using, are all going to be, you know, stat boosted and all that, so hopefully that gives them a bit of an edge over using the rentals. Because you can beat the game with rentals. It's possible. It has been done. That's how the speedrun for Pokemon Stadium goes, and it's like a fucking 20-hour speedrun, by the way. Stuff is bonkers. Cannot imagine playing a game for 20 hours straight. I'll level with you. I cannot imagine doing that. But, you know, for some people, that's just what they do. And, you know, if they can do that without, you know, hurting anybody, why not? Let them do it. It's all good. Let people enjoy stuff that's not hurting anybody. It's like, who would spend almost 200 hours just grinding the Elite Four over and over to get some money for stat boosters, instead of just, you know, using exploits to dupe items? Dupe a whole bunch of nuggets. Who would do that? Who would be so silly? No, I'm not going to throw stones out of my glass house. I paid very good money for that glass house, thank you very much. Still got the mortgage on it. Do not want to deal with the insurance. Goodness gracious, no, do not want to deal with the insurance. Is there anyone out there who actually likes insurance? Like, for real, does anybody actually like it? Or is it just one of those things where it's like you kind of put up with it because you gotta have it? I don't know, maybe I'm biased as an American. Because, insurance claims, especially on stuff like healthcare, are like one of the leading causes of bankruptcy, so maybe I'm biased. But I've never, ever in my life met someone who actually likes insurance. Or the fact that you basically have to have it. I digress. It's time to throw money at some dragons. Watch them fly, watch them die. Alright, let's see if we can get 3 hits or just 2 off this one. Ah, we will get 3. Nice. Wonderful. Beautiful thing to see. So I think just have 1 payday left to use. No, we're good. Just slash. We want those 3 for the rival. Want to see if that Pidgeot's going to make our day. Go ahead and swap over to Sheridan. Go down Ye Old Surf. And then slash the Dragonite, and that's it. That's all she wrote for this fight. At least for this run-through. We'll be back. We will be back. We're close to being done, but we're not quite done yet. That's stuff to do. Money to make. We're getting there. We're getting there, bit by bit. Getting some good money out of these fights. well, decent money out of these fights. You always hope for more, don't you? It's like assuming inflation doesn't exist. You always want more money. As soon as Big Guy decides to finally stop talking, I'm going to go ahead and challenge him to a good old-fashioned slobber knocker. Alright, let's see if we get the mirror move. Quick attack! Oh well. Oh well. What happens, happens, right? Except when we Gen 1 miss on the very first move of the run. Then I'll reset. Then I'll go ahead and reset. Not losing that much time. And that's all our paydays taken care of. Time to just one-shot everything. And do it all over again. Very, very compelling gameplay we've got going on, but, you know, it's what we gotta do to do what we want to do. It is the way forward. Running around in circles like this. Running this, I won't quite call it a gauntlet. I don't think it's really a gauntlet. It's more just, distraction. I mean, a gauntlet implies difficulty. And at this point, we're kind of past that. And then, there was one. One more Pokemon for this run. Alright, we have no more paydays, just checking to make sure. Don't want to miss anything. That would be unfortunate. And with that, our first run through today of the Elite Four is concluded. We'll be back in just a few moments. Just a few moments. You know, something else too, we've got some stuff we can sell for some extra cash, I think. I think we've applied literally everything else we need. Let me check my PC real quick. See if there's anything sellable in here. Can't do that, or 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 that. Nope, these are all key items that we don't need. It's in 22. Solar Beam, don't need that. Don't really need the elixir anymore. And 32. Double team. I guess I don't really need that either. We got a few things in here we could sell, I guess. We healed up, right? Just checking. Yep. Holy shit, look at that special. Some very impressive numbers on these mons. Some very, very impressive numbers. After this, though, they are being retired. Alright, let's see what you got, Lorelei. Let's see what you've got this time. What will you see? The turn 1 rest. The supreme strategy of turn 1 rest. Oh, you're going for it. You're trying. You're not going to succeed, but you're trying. Props for that, I suppose. Now you. Okay, we got Aurora Beam. No attack drop. Okay, I'll take that. Super Potion, Super Potion. Don't think that'll be enough to save you. No, it was, just barely. Hanging on for dear life. It's always a fun pastime. Me every day of my life. Not quite, not quite. It's not quite that bad. Amnesia... Would rather you didn't, but it's fine. Even got ourselves a crit. Lovely. Alright, one for Jinx, then a slash for Lapras. Nice and simple. I feel like this one's been a fairly average Lorelei fight. Which is fine. Average is okay. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing when things fall within the expected values. Nice and predictable. Slowly accrue more money. Wonderful. I don't think I need that other double team. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm fairly positive I don't need that Solar Beam. Don't even know what I would teach it to. I think I was keeping that around in case I wanted to give it to Dionysus. Because rather hard to train that up when it has basically no attacks. Especially not any stab ones. It's got Solar Beam now, which arguably is kind of unoptimal. Would really rather have Psychic. That TM was needed elsewhere. Got an Abra that's basically made out of TMs. It's going to be quite formidable in Petit Cup. Quite formidable indeed. Very quick, and hits very hard. That and Ghastly. The Petit Cup's basically the dumping ground for all the trade evolution Pokemon I want to use that I can't, you know, evolve through trades. So it's like, okay, just use their base forms instead for Petit Cup. They're good in they're great in that context. Ghastly's basically a discount electric type that's also weak to Psychic. Would have basically, I think, been replaced by probably Pikachu if we... This is the wrong Pokemon. Shit. If we did Yellow version, would put Pikachu on that team. Learns Thunderbolt at level 26. So... It'd be a great thing to have there. But we're not playing Yellow. And it only learns Thunderbolt at 26 in Yellow. It doesn't do that in Blue. I don't think it actually learns... Does it learn, like, Thunder by level up, maybe? I don't think it learns Thunderbolt by level up in Red and Blue. Some very strange learn set decisions in the very first Pokemon games. But I do specifically remember 26 Pikachu in Yellow learns Thunderbolt. And when I was putting this together, planning out what I was going to do, that was a consideration. Be like, oh, that's a great spot for it. That would be a great spot for that Pikachu. It's right in the level curve that it needs to be, like that level range. On the lower end of it too, so it slots in nicely. Did I really want to play Yellow? There were some other things about Yellow that I didn't want to some like differences with like the Pokemon and how they're... Oh, another thing that would have been great in Yellow. You can fish a level 15 Dragonair in the Safari Zone. Instead of just Dratini. So that would have been an upgrade, for sure. And some of the movesets are changed around, but ultimately I went with blue, obviously. Well, perhaps not obviously, we're purple. We changed the color palette. I suppose that would have been fitting if I used the ROM that Twitch Plays Pokemon used. That kind of combines the two. I'm not sure if that would work with Stadium, though. That's the big thing. So if it doesn't work with Stadium, what's even the point? It kind of undermines the purpose of the whole run. And plus, you could argue it's kind of along the same vein as like using an exploit. It's unintended by the developers. So we're gonna play nice for this run. Gen 2 gloves are off as far as I'm concerned. I'm not doing this again. I refuse. It's been nice to just kind of chill out, but there's always that worry in the back of your head, like, oh, we're just grinding this stuff over and over again. This can't be too entertaining to watch. You know what? We're chilling. Having a time. A time. Seeing what interesting things the game can still throw at us. It was during this grinding we found a soft lock. So, that's exciting. I've never found that before. It's all because we decided to play this legit. That's a fair trade-off, right? That's a fair trade-off. It's cool, though. It's cool. We're almost there. We are making our way. Making our way in the Pokemon world. Hopefully our dreams won't be crushed too badly once we get to Stadium. Something else I've been considering is getting a different controller for it. Using a 360 gamepad with my my overclocked Game Boy here. And of course it doesn't have C buttons, it has the C stick. And in Stadium, C buttons are very, very important for inputting your commands. Oh, I used an extra one there. Whatever. We'll just use slash on the Alakazam, on the Spoon Man. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh well, it all works out. You just got an extra payday for safety's sake. Just in case we miss, or I don't know. Big guy uses a full restore on the Pidgeot. One day he'll stop talking. One day. We'll see. Okay. Maybe we'll get a crit, and it'll all work out. There it is. There's the mirror move that we wanted so badly. Alright, now it's just Slash. That's all we need. Alright. And swap for this, as we do. As one does. And then we slash all the way home. Nice and easy. Well, hopefully the Executor doesn't tank one of these and survive somehow. It's unlikely. It's not dangerous if it does. Just a little bit of time lost. We got it. We got it. Was surprised to see that the Executor could actually take that. Very surprising indeed. More slash. Charizard is down. Now begins the fast forwarding. $451. We're getting the money. Making that money. We are on our way. Yeah, hoping we can go for a bit longer today. Just to get some more grinding done sooner rather than later. Big question is, will we come in under 200 hours? Would kind of like to. would kind of like to do that, if at all possible. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I've been playing around with the idea of getting like a not like a repro like 64 controller. Maybe something like one of those kind of more modernized ones that look closer to something like a 360 gamepad, but you know, with the different buttons. With the C buttons instead of the C stick. I mean, I suppose I could always just remap some of the buttons on the controller to do different things. I suppose that's a thing I could do. Just remap the face buttons to be the C buttons and have different things be A and B. Glad that failed. I might end up going that route. Because really, the only use I have for that specific emulator, Project 64, is doing this. Is doing this stuff with Stadia. I'm not really going to use it for anything else. It's got a please donate splash screen on startup, which kind of irks me. So we'll not be using that if I don't have to, but I think I do have to for this. Don't know if I'll be able to otherwise. It's okay though. Maybe once the Gen 2 World Tour begins, we can look into a different overclocked Nintendo 64 firmware version. Yeah, that's how we'll say that. It's a different firmware. It's a different BIOS. Right, go ahead and throw down a Surf. Take down Hoo-Ha the first. Funnily enough, Onyx, if I ever do Gen 2, might actually see some play. There is a cup in Stadium 2, which basically you have to use newly hatched Pokemon, essentially, that have the capability of evolving. Well, Onyx does have the capability of evolving in Gen 2, if you trade him with a, I think it's a metal coat or something like that. So, Onyx, eligible for that cup. So if we do Gen 2, you very well might see Onyx. Might also see Scyther in that, too. There's a few surprising ones. Porygon as well. Which were, you know, just Pokemon who don't evolve in Gen 1. Now in Gen 2 they get an evolution, but you need to trade to do it, so... shunt them into that cup. It all works out. A whole lot fewer Pokemon you actually need to build up for Stadium 2 as well. Because one of the cups is literally just giving you a random team of Pokemon and saying, okay, figure it out. So you can't build a team for it. Oh, we got an extra hit on this Machamp. Because of the X-Defend. Interesting. I like that. I like that. I like when Bruno uses the X-Defend. It's what he does. It's going to be sad in Stadium. Bruno won't be able to use his items. He won't be able to show us the X-Defend. Tragic. Bruno, a man denied his X-Defend. He was cut from the Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer. Unironically, some of the best video game trailers ever, I think. The game was alright. The game was pretty good. But nothing could live up to those trailers, unfortunately. Go ahead and throw down the bite. Been debating doing something with MGS5 at some point. But that probably wouldn't be in the cards for a while. We'll see. We'll see. That would be a long ways away. Wouldn't probably be a live stream either. It would probably be a video series. I'm inclined with more, more modern games to do videos instead of live streams. I feel like it would be easier on the bitrate that way. Doing more retro stuff over live stream because, you know, I can get away with streaming in 360p playing this, 8-bit Pokemon game. You might not even notice it's 360p playing this older stuff. But more modern stuff, yeah, people would notice. People would notice and complain. Whereas, if I make a video, I can, make it as high quality as I care to make it. But also, games with, more discrete, I guess, levels, start and stop points for videos. Makes more sense for a video series than a live stream. Some just, games or conducts or challenges are just going to lend themselves more to one or the other. Like this with all the grinding, this is suited to a live stream. I don't think anyone's really going to watch a video series of me grinding Elite Four over and over. I mean, it's up there on YouTube. There's VODs of all of this. If you really wanted to, you could go through and watch it. It's up there. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. I don't know how much value you'll get out of watching the VODs of these, but I want to have them up there. Just to prove that, yes, I actually did this. Against all reason, against all odds, I did it. And it's there. got a few different, like, actual video things planned. Doing some work on the side when I get chances to see those realized. Mostly game stuff, but maybe some other projects here and there. Unfortunate you're using barrier here. Would have been great to use more paydays on you, but we want 3 going into the next fight, so... Sorry, but... some wasted effort there. I appreciate the gesture, though. I really do. Thank you, Lance. It's very thoughtful of you to do, but won't be necessary. Yeah, any more grindy stuff I think is more suited to streams. Like, I was kind of playing around the idea of doing an all-red mages run through of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. That would be a live stream thing for sure. That would definitely be something you do live instead of cutting it up into videos, I think. And I mean, too, you know, if I'm posting the VODs onto YouTube, because I'm multicasting this, Twitch and YouTube, but if the VODs are going up on YouTube, it's already kind of a video series. Just with a few less steps. I'm just basically uploading it in real time. Essentially. I guess that's an interesting way to think of a live stream. It's a video upload in real time. Let's throw down the surf here. And then, as we do, slash all the way home. Let our cat kill fucking everything. So we are out of paydays. Yes. We are indeed out of paydays. I consider streaming that. Payday. I haven't played it for a very, very long time because I don't like the some of the things the company that makes it has done over the years. Oh, a miss! Everyone's missing. Okay, it's all good. I think that was a Genwun miss, by the way. Yeah, not pleased with what Overkill did back in 2015 with the microtransactions. Still not. Still not pleased in the slightest. We're about halfway there now. Neat. But, you know, I figure if we get to the point where Payday 3 is out, I might go back to Payday 2 at some point. Get some buddies, see if they're interested. Or just do pubs. Something with that, too, is playing an online game while streaming. I've never tested that on my internet here before. You know, I feel pretty comfortable streaming, you know, like these 8-bit to like 64-bit video games, no problem, in 360p. I was gonna stream something like I don't know. Well, I guess Payday 2. That wouldn't cut it. 360p would need to probably be at least 720. Much higher bitrate, I would think, as well. I have to mess around with some settings. Probably still have to stick at 30 FPS. I mean, I could probably get away with it just fine. I'm probably being overly cautious. But, you know, that's who I am. I'm just an overly cautious person. By nature. And you know what? It hasn't killed me yet, so there you go. Alright, we're gonna roll nice and high on Clamp. I think that's 4. 5! Wonderful. Thank you for that, Lorelei. I really love when you use Clamp and you get 5 rolls on that. Or roll a 5 on that. It's lovely, beautiful, magnificent. Getting all the crits today. That withdrawal is not going to save you, buddy. Sorry. Appreciate the gesture. I do. But it's not going to save you. I don't know. Payday 1 might be funny, too. Doing that. It's a very different game from Payday 2. Despite the surface-level similarities. Plays very differently. Gotta be much more careful with how you move. Like, dodge, for example. You know, the mechanic in Payday 2 where basically there's a chance for bullets to not hit you, and you can build around that. Didn't exist in Payday 1. Just the armor. So it's a big difference right there, where that's no longer an option. There's much bigger groups of police in Payday 1, I think. Like there's more of an emphasis on like the regular cops as opposed to the specials. Specials are a whole hell of a lot more common in Payday 2. They're much more rare in Payday 1. Or there's that... there's that, what is it? That World War II Payday game. That fucking... I think literally, like, reused some of the levels from Payday 2. What was it called? Like, Raid or something? Oof. I don't know. I might just have too much pride to go back to those games. Because as I said, I don't like the direction that studio took. It's almost 8 years ago, though. Time flies, huh? Time really flies. Alright, let's see what this Machamp is going to do. Will we get lucky again and get the X Defend? Will we get a crit submission? You know, that might be in range to take us down. Going to go for it, Bruno? Nope, Fisher. I'll take that. I will take Fisher. Very gladly. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Nope, nope, nope. You go out front. Agatha is next, not Lance. Can't forget about Agatha. She waits. She sleeps. She is Daffy Duck having a heart attack. Agatha! Agatha! Alright, so we got the wing attack. Throat is feeling very dry today. More than usual. Sure if I'm talking more or if I'm just, it's just drier out, maybe. I think it's all that dry, though. Might just be talking more. Perhaps talking more loudly than usual. I don't generally talk all that much in day-to-day life, so I want to try and do this partially to make sure my vocal cords don't totally atrophy. Just to give myself an outlet to, I don't know, get better at talking, partially. Do some things that I want to do. It's a good exercise for them, I feel. For the vocal cords, that is. I don't know, perhaps, speaking of Metal Gear Solid 5, we have the English strain of the parasite. I'm secretly its host. We have to quarantine everybody who speaks Kikongo. Oh, spoilers, by the way, from Metal Gear Solid 5. Sorry. Gotta quarantine everyone who speaks Kikongo. You will know. If you haven't played it yet, you will know when the time comes for that. Right. Meanwhile, Lance is talking all tough. It's, I think, like, what, the 4th time we've fought him today? I'm gonna kick your ass! No, you're not. Shut the fuck up, Lance. Oh, Lance. Lance. You silly, silly boy. You've got a nice cape, and that's about it. That's about it. Going to be a bit of a shock, though, going to Stadium and seeing teams that are substantially more thought through than these Pokemon teams. It did all of 35 damage on that Hyper Beam, by the way. Still less than Dragon Rage. Embarrassing. Quite embarrassing. Get on the Surf. Or our good friend Aerodactyl. And how many paydays do we need for this Dragonite? I think we're doing fairly okay on them. I think we are. We can check. We can be certain. We need 3, preferably. That can maybe happen. It can maybe happen if we don't get a crit on this next turn. We'll see. Dragonite sure as hell got a crit. Okay, nice. Not too bad. So, you waste this turn, because you spend it recharging. That's 3 paydays. Throw down the Slash. Maybe do a soft boiled, just to be safe. Maybe do a soft boiled, just to be safe. So I gotta wonder, does Big Guy, like, go in and, like, re-beat the Elite Four again as soon as we left? To reclaim the title of champion? Does that happen every time we do this? It's like each Elite Four member having to do, like, twice the fights they normally would. Just because Big Guy's going through again, too. Kind of breaks down when you think about it. Just a little bit. Right. Give me what I want to see. Give it to me. Give me the mirror move. Wing attack. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't even want mirror move anyways. Didn't want your stupid mirror move. take out my frustrations by throwing money at the Spoon Man. Take that, Spoon Man. Right. We're down a Surf, and I believe it's Slash all the way home. Once again. Go ahead and swap back over, as one does. Yep, no more paydays. It's just Slash at this point. Alright, and another. And then one more. And that'll be this run through, officially, on the books. It is now but a memory. Should be around 500k now. A little bit more, perhaps. 519. We're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, we are getting there very, very slowly. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I should check if we need that double team TM. So I'm fairly certain we don't need Solar Beam, but we might still need double team. Just to be absolutely certain. I might check, well, who even has it? Off stream. Open up the Excel document. Nice. Wonderful. Always love to see rest. Always a beautiful thing to see. We're down another payday, for good measure. I can't believe when I was younger I used to go for like 3 hours of streaming. Once a week, but... I think once I actually went for 6, with like a little break in between. Like a little intermission. Oof, there's Growl. Not what I wanted to see there. I wanted to see a Super Potion. You vex me, Slowbro. You vex me. Alright, we have to slash you now. Because we, got growled at. We got afeared. You know what? I think I need some more water. Gonna run and grab some real quick. Be right back. Alright. I have returned. We are apparently better than Lorelei thought. Who would have thunk? Have some brand new ice-cold water. Would prefer, heard actually room temperature is better for, soothing the throat. Or at least, lubricating the vocal cords, but we'll let it warm up a little bit, I think. Let it warm up just a tad. I have it on good authority that tea is actually very good for that. Not much of a tea drinker, though. Always been very much a coffee person. Also, the missus and I have a very strict rule of only water upstairs. No food, no other beverages. Just water. And I am not moving my desk and computer back downstairs. We got it up here, and it's staying up here. So swap for Onyx, Hoo-Ha the Second. Also, if I end up doing Stadium 2, like a Gen 2 kind of world tour, Onyx definitely being nicknamed Hoo-Ha. Maybe Hoo-Ha the Third. Like Hoo-Ha and then the Roman numeral 3. That could be fun. That could be a fun time. Nice little in-joke. I think that would fit. I hope that would fit. It'd be tragic if it didn't. We're like one character off, we gotta make it Hoo-Ha the Fourth. Might be funnier. We'll see. That's going to be a long way off. If ever. If ever. It could very well not happen. We could have a tragic gardening accident or something, like a tragic fertilizer accident. Go the same way Jeff Picaro did. Allergic reaction to fertilizer. No, that was the stated cause of death. I know there's rumors about, cocaine use and its role in his death, but officially allergic reaction to fertilizer. Don't want to go spreading rumors now. Right. So you taken care of. We do a bite, we do a fly. Hopefully don't miss the fly. That would be unfortunate. It would be rather sad. Especially if we end up getting confused. That could be frustrating. Here's hoping, though. Here's hoping. Alright, we even got a nice crit to round things out. Beautiful. Lovely. Swamp you back in. Give you an egg because, why not? Why not? Fuck it. Egg for 18 hit points. Egg is good. People who are allergic to eggs, to peanut butter, well, nuts of all varieties, I feel a great pity for them. I feel they're actually missing out on something. As opposed to people who are like, oh, I don't drink alcohol. It's cool. You're not missing too much, honestly. I mean, I can drink. I do sometimes. It's not a, oh, amazing. Just okay. I do like, though, there's, I do really like cheesecake, and there's this one wine, this one, I think it's might be like some kind of bubbly, but it's like Moscato d'Asti or something like that. Goes very nicely with cheesecake. Delicious. Very sweet. Pairs very nicely with it. You know, times when the missus and I are feeling a bit indulgent. Some special occasions, stuff like that. Might have some of that. Right. Definitely my favorite dessert, though, cheesecake. I mean, nothing against, you know, like, traditional, like, sheet cakes and stuff, but prefer a cheesecake. Pies are okay, too. I do like myself a good pecan pie. Definitely my favorite pie, I think. Close second is strawberry rhubarb. Like that little kick, little zing of sourness to it. Alright, there's a big old Hyper Beam. It did fuck all. Congratulations. Alright, I think we have one payday left over from that, because we crit that second hit. That's fine. Yeah, never cared terribly much for sheet cake, though. Like those, like, traditional kind of birthday cakes. Always been about that cheesecake. And then, if not that, pie. Oh, pumpkin's good, too. I like those, those, I guess, harvesty kind of ones. Pecan, pumpkin. Never tried sweet potato pie. I've heard good things about it. I know it's a very, traditional kind of soul food sort of pie. Never tried it personally, though. Would be open to it, though. Probably a bit better for you than pumpkin? Just because, you know, sweet potato is generally a fairly... Damn. Sweet potato is generally, you know, fairly decently healthy. Probably not as healthy, you know, in a pie. But there you go. Like, I'm under no illusions that sweet potato pie is some kind of health food. Let's make that clear. It could be interesting to try. I know some people swear by it. Say it's better than pumpkin. I know the missus swears by pumpkin pie. Oh, she's tried pecan. Don't know if she'd even be interested. We'll see someday, perhaps. We're going to use these paydays on the Gyarados. Yeah, like a nice strawberry cheesecake. That wine paired with it. Delicious. Delicious. Alright, Hydro Pump. As long as we get off this second payday, we're all good. I don't care if we faint afterwards. You're here to make money. No, not Leer. Just in case they use the full restore. I don't think they can. I think they use it on their turn. Bit of an oddity of Gen 1, I guess. In future generations, I believe if you use an item, you automatically go first. Like whether you're the player or the AI. But I digress. For more runs. More runs. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. With every run we do, the distance remaining to our goal gets smaller and smaller. I'm pretty sure we healed up. What is going on here? We briefly disconnected from the YouTube chat. Fun. Fun times. Fun times. Alright. Let's do it again. I lost count of what number we're on for runs today, but we're just going. Fuck it. We're just in the midst of it. We are going for it. Nice. Turn 1 rest. Always a great thing to see. Always a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. So yeah, we'll decide. Because I don't think Stadium's going to take all that long. So I'll definitely have to think about, what I want to do next. It's very much an open question. Been doing this just for so long, kind of on autopilot at this point. But yeah, just fire up the computer, playing Pokemon, hit a button, start streaming. Gonna have to remember how to set up everything. Change settings and all that. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I don't know if we'll get another hit after this one. No. Of course not. Of course not. Why would we? Why would we get such a thing? Throw down some slashes. Have some bashes. And give the Lapras the traditional slash treatment. It's its lot in life at this point. It's actually too dangerous to be left to its own devices, so we're just going to take care of it. It should consider that a point of pride. Someone's trying to call me from Alabama. Fuck you, Alabama. I don't want to talk to you. Imagine answering your phone in this day and age. I mean, at this point, it's all just fucking telemarketers and scammers, right? That's all it is. And robocalls. Robocalls, too. Yeah, I question the whoever had this number before I did. I question their choices sometimes. Because I'll often get, phone calls asking for the same person. That's not me. So I can guarantee you, it's pretty much just this one person who does a bunch of stupid shit with this phone number. But it's fine, I don't really answer phone calls anyways, because I'm not expecting phone calls. Anyone I might actually answer a call from, I know who they are. I could maybe count them on one hand. I just hate talking on the phone so much. It's so fucking inconvenient. And, it demands, your time and your attention. Whereas opposed to, a text, You can do other stuff while you're texting. Don't drive, by the way. Don't do that. Do not. Like, you could do other stuff while you're texting. You can't really... I mean, you can, but I don't like talking and trying to do stuff at the same time. As I, talk and play games at the same time. This is an activity of an intense focus, though. I'm really trying to focus in, and we're kind of on autopilot at this point, anyways. We've been doing this so many times. It's almost muscle memory, I'd say. I don't know, a phone call just feels like an imposition on your time, and I don't like that. A text is a lot more open temporally, I guess, I'd say. If that makes any sense. Alright, the bat is down. It's the bat! Don't swap. But and now for fly. Don't switch. Do not switch. Just fly. Right. Actually, I've not taken any damage this whole run so far. That's going to change in this next fight, but, it's impressive. Impressive. Lorelei was, lying down on the job, I guess. She usually gets a few hits in. Just by, virtue of, us pulling our punches on her a bit. Not this time. Not this time. This time we are, so far, unscathed. Again, probably going to change during this fight. Where are we at payday-wise, by the way? Where are we at? 9. Okay. Workable. Workable. Not ideal, but workable. There's a crit. Not ideal. Let's see what the other one has in store for us. Hyper Potion? Hyper Potion. Nice. No crit, please. I would prefer not to. Nice. Lovely. That's not going to help you. That is not going to help you, my friend. You cannot outspeed this cat. You cannot do it. It is undoable. You must understand this. We're not going to go totally unscathed, though, I don't think. We do actually want Big Guy to hit us once. With that mirror move. It's not much, but it's a little something, It's a little something. We need 2 paydays from you. If you please. Alright, and we got hit there. It's fine. It is fine. Gonna get hit here, too, as well. I believe it doesn't play the animation if it misses. I believe that's how that works. Stadium, it still does. It still plays the animation, even if you miss. But, not so in red and blue, and probably yellow. Honestly, I don't care enough about yellow to check. If I'm being real with you, I do not care enough about yellow to really check. Oh no, it big guy. It big dude. I'm not gonna heal up. We're fine. We are fine. It's okay. It's all good. It's all oakley dokley. I'm the most powerful trader in the world. You're a bitch, is what you are. Alright, now, my friend, if you please. Alright, Sky Attack. That's fine. Deal with it. Not a huge deal. It is not undealable. I think it just slashes all the way down from now. Well, except for this Rhydon. Not going to slash the Rhydon. Probably could. Do a decent amount of damage to it, but we'll just use Surf. It's faster. It's one move that's pretty much guaranteed to just take it down. And now we slash. Now we slash a great many times. Well, 3. I don't know if you consider 3 a great many, but... Matter of perspective, I suppose. It's all a matter of perspective. Well, mostly a matter of perspective. I suppose even that depends on your perspective. But enough of that. We are through the Elite Four and the rival once again. Like clockwork. Alright, 586. Should pass 600,000 on this next run. Lovely thing to see. Lovely thing to see. Really hoping we can come in under 200,000, or 200,000, Jesus. 200 hours. Not 200,000. Good God. Wouldn't that be a run? No, we're not doing 200,000 hours of Pokemon. You know, they say 10,000 is the number of hours you need to become a master at something. 200 is just being gratuitous. That's just being silly. But enough talk, have at you. Oh, I say enough talk. I understand it, it's a bit of a faux pas to not shut the fuck up when you're streaming, right? Aurora Beam, attack drop? No attack drop. Okay. You don't want someone to come in on dead air. You know, someone can come in at any time. Anytime. Someone could just pop in. And oh, you got dead air. Oops. Lost someone forever. So you gotta never shut the fuck up. So you never know when someone's gonna pop in. And that's gonna be their first interaction with you. It's gonna be dead air. Or it's gonna be you not shutting the fuck up. It's like, oh, this person doesn't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna leave. Bit of a catch-22, and you can't really know going in. You can try and, like, have people self-select out to a degree. Like, you couldn't just title the stream, I never shut the fuck up. That might be fun. Or I guess you could say, like, no commentary. I just don't know, like, what people get out of a live stream that's no commentary. I don't know, maybe it's just doing, like, challenge runs, speed runs or something. Even those usually have some, though. Maybe not a whole lot, but some. I feel like that's more an appeal of live streaming versus, like, videos. That kind of social interaction to it. A lot of paydays on that one. Good to see, good to see. A video is more about, like, what you're actually doing. Whereas a live stream is more about social interaction between, like, a viewer and a presenter. A streamer, if you will. I don't know, presenter just sounds more legitimate, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not a streamer, I'm a presenter. I'm an MC. It's so fun being a pompous jackass. So much fun. Alright. Gonna throw a big old slash down on Punchy here. As I am wont to do. And throw money at Mr. Kicks. Swap for you. Bring up the surf. Lay the surf down on the turf. And then swap right back. To you. Not to Fulcrum, to Mercury. Then Payday. Yes. Fissure, never going to work. Lovely. Now Fulcrum can go to the front. I wonder if that could... I wonder maybe doing like Star Fox 64, doing like the medals for that. Unlocking like what is it, like professional mode or something like that. I don't know if that worked better as like a stream or like a, I think it'd be better as a stream. Because like, I don't know, a video just doing the challenge, not the challenge runs, but the medals I don't think is particularly, groundbreaking or novel. Guarantee if you go on YouTube and like search that, you'll find it. So that might be more valuable as like a stream. If I ever want to play that. We'll see. We will see. Maybe I'll check out Stairfax Temperatures one day. You're like, I'm playing a Zelda game. What do you mean? This is totally a Zelda game. It's Star Fox Zelda. Wouldn't that be fun? We have to fly on this one. Not look attack. Let's hit. Someone from New Hampshire this time. Go away. Getting all the spam calls. It is Monday, I suppose. Oh, the joys of it being Monday. Let the lasagna flow on this magical Monday. Could go for some lasagna, actually. That's not what's on the menu for lunch today. chicken tacos today. Because we've, Mrs. and I have been having, like, BLTs for lunch on Saturday. We end up having a whole bunch of lettuce and tomato left over, and we're like, what are we gonna make with this? So, like, on Sunday, make tacos. Fuck it. We've been experimenting with what meats to fill it with. I think we've settled on chicken thighs being our favorite. Not especially keen on, like, the ground beef or turkey. A bit too greasy. She's not really into steak. Also, that's kind of pricey. So we've settled on chicken thighs. Got a bit more flavor to them than chicken breasts. It's darker meat, I believe. So yeah, chicken thigh tacos. I believe that's all the paydays we need to use for this fight. So we can just slash the Dragonite. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I think we might do 1 or 2 more runs after this one. Making some good progress today, for sure. For sure. And we slash. And we move on up to the big guy. The big guy. The one and only. Starting a little bit later today, so we can go a little bit longer. I say a little bit, we're going almost twice as long as a regular stream. You know, I've been trying very hard to not burn out doing this. Been trying so hard to keep myself from burning out. Especially at the end, I don't want to just be like, I'm done with this. Because we're so close. We are so close now. Attack, not ideal, but, you know, it's fine. So, very close to the end. Tantalizingly close. Maybe 2 streams after this. If that. We'll see how things go. See how quickly I can make progress. Back to Mercury. I think it's slash all the way down from here. Let me check. Yep, out of payday, so we can use slash. And then 1 more. Oh, a Genwun miss. God damn you, big guy. Damn you to hell. Damn you to hell. Alright, we got our chance, though. We got our second chance. It's all good. It's okay. It's fine. We powered through it. 620. 620,000. 240k more. Roundabout. Roundabout. I think we might do one more run, and then maybe we'll check to see if anyone else needs double team. I think we might be good. We might be alright. $193 hours. I think we can come in at under 200. I think we can do it. I hope we can do it. Alright, there's rest. Very nice. Okay, Dugong is down. Let's see if Cloyster gives us too much trouble. Aura Beam, okay. Attack drop? No, okay. That's fine. It's okay. Super Potion. Lovely. Don't know if that's going to be enough. It was not. We crit. It's fine. It's okay. Slowbro. Do not use Growl, please. Use Withdraw. Amnesia, okay. That's a choice. It's a choice. Super Potion. Alright, fail on Growl, that's fine. And a payday for you. Got one more off than I thought we would. It's nice, it's nice. And then Lapras. Good old Lapras. Alright. I think that's you down for... I think we're only going to do this last run, and then double check to see if we need to sell off... or if we can sell off that double team TM. Along with Solar Beam. And probably that Elixir as well. I don't think we need that at this point. Maybe we'll keep it, just for a little bit longer. Just in case. It could come in useful, I suppose. Okay, gonna slash you. Not mess. Punches. Would prefer to not get fisted. Thank you. I will decline your offers of fisting. Generous though they may be. That is not what I'm into. Thank you very much. Especially not with fire, ice, or lightning. That shit is, that shit is not my scene. All right. We get 3 today? Nope, we're just gonna get 1 on you. Alright, fine. So be it. Challenges with pleasure, my dude. Pleasure. Right, Agatha. Agatha! My good friend Agatha. Almost done for today. It's got to roll over and die for me one more time. One more time. That's it. That's all. Going like clockwork, nice and smooth. One of those digital clocks, I suppose. Nope, you want to use bite here, not fly. Fly is a bit of overkill. Also, it's more likely to miss. There we go, all our flies hit today. Wonderful. That's Agatha down. So long. Farewell till we meet again. It's one more egg. Just for safety's sake. 17. Very necessary healing there. Alright, Lanceroni. Show me what you got. Slash the Gyarados, as I am wont to do. Don't want to deal with that shit. The Dragonite is enough of a headache, potentially. Payday for our dashing Dragonaires. Nice, Hyper Potion from that. Let's see if we can get 3 off you. Or just 2. Alright, we got 3. Nice. Even a miss from Slam. How lovely. If we get 2 off of this Dragonair, this upcoming one, we can just use Slash on Dragonite and end things right there. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. We could just one-shot this with a crit. Okay, we didn't. Got a Hyper Potion on that, actually. Interesting. So one more Payday for you, then Slash. Oh, you even got a crit. Well, aren't you just the cutest little tryhard? Oh, yes you are. Oh, yes you are. Go ahead and swap out for Aerodactyl. Prefer not to slash that down. Just go ahead and use Surf. And an actual, like, somewhat competitive team, that Persian would have, like, Bubble Beam or something to help deal with those, but Bubble Beam was needed elsewhere. I think, Popst, our Clefairy, has it. And yes, it is Popst, as in PBR, the beer. The beer that I don't really drink, but I digress. Oh, yeah, I called her Popst because, you know, the temptation is to call a Clefairy like Stella, like, because, you know, it comes from space. And from Stella, like Stella Artois, the bud of Europe. But no, we can't call her Stella. That's too easy to think of. Let's call her Popst. So that Clefairy is Popst. Popst of the Blue Ribbon. Mirror move, nice. Actually, like mirror move, then a miss. That'd be sad. That'd be tragic. Alright, payday for you. Payday for me. Payday for every fucking buddy. Swap you in to do the rounds. Alright. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just that ounce more. That's all we need. Now let's try not to miss this Charizard again. Let's try not to miss. That's the hit. That's the crit. We're done. $654. Just under 300. Not you. Not you. Go away. You. Fly us away back to the Indigo Plateau. Okay. Now, the important question. Who on our team actually makes use of Double Team? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Pika Cup. Flapjack does. Seeing anyone else on Pika Cup team? Petit Cup. Popst has minimized, does not need double team. It is superfluous. Petit Cup. I'm just seeing the one, I think. Yeah, it's just the one. So I think we can very safely, if Flapjack, change box by the way, 2 box 1, withdraw, Flapjack, do you know Double Team? You do. Nice. Put you back in. Alright. So we'll go ahead. Heal up. We'll save out here, I think, today. Gonna go ahead and solos at the start of next time. When we come back, selling. Until then. Take care.